Yeah. Strong. All right, away. I'm a surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. All right, away. I'm a surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong, but pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. Battle up, can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Paper need a pen pal. PO said slow down, so I caught the wave and I skipped town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said true wide, no Gentile. I need like a man, even if your eyes cocked, I'm there too. Touchdown like a 86 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a boss fool. Don't be worried about what straw do. Do you and I'ma do I. Certain boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend even took a beat, I was fresh meat, no big five. Kept me wet and Beyonce, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, let them shoot three. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins and a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. Right away. I was surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong, gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. I right away. I was surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me.
What's up? This is Hood Talk. This is your boy, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella. Get it started. Let's get it started. Let's start some, you know, how that in a bag of chips.
Well, hello, everybody. Happy Petty Tuesday to you. We're here to get it started. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know It All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there is the information. It's just about to scroll across the bottom of the screen.
Don't
Here it
forget
is.
like and share. That's the most important. Like and share to get this information out here.
Okay. So, starting on the subject. So, are black men and women not scared of being homeless?
Hmm. We're gonna get into this thing today.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Hmm. What you think?
Well, I don't think that people are really taking it in hand that it's a possibility. Like a lot of people don't know how close they are being a paycheck away from being homeless. So,
I think it. I think this got to be a hustler mentality. You got to be a certain type of hustler to try to prepare for something that you don't see. I think a lot of people live life day for day, week to week, um, scared to accumulate anything because they scared to die and leave somebody else something.
I know, right? I've,
So
I've heard and seen that before.
yeah, and I also done heard people say, even when it comes to their kids or anything, they'll be like, hey, they gonna have to get it like I got it.
Hmm.
So I think a lot of our children don't have a head start of, um, you know, these days. I think we try to get them a car, stuff like that. Um, but I'm wondering, do we really give our children a head start? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna see just how far down the well go because I don't think a lot of people take life too seriously as they should. Um, I think we often just walking through life and not really worried about day for day. People got to realize, how do people get homeless and stuff like that too. It's by them not caring. It's by them, you know, getting on the wrong drugs, or had all your eggs in one basket, and once it blows up, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think a lot of people ain't got a plan B, or a plan C, or a plan D. You know what I'm saying? Like what you'll do if this don't work out, that don't work out. You know,
Right.
I don't think enough people think like that. Like I think we think, I watch people, people go to work every day and they feel like their job gonna be there forever. Like these folks actually care about you like they're your family or something. People don't realize, just like you got hired on that job, that's how quick
You can lose it.
job gonna leave you. You know, um, I think oftentimes we run around, we guard our job with their life, because people look at it and say, well, this job is paying my rent, it's paying this,
Mm-hmm.
paying that. And then we don't even realize how mean and ugly we be to other people, that's coming, because we so busy trying to protect the job, we forgot how to be just a regular old person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Jobs now, they actually have to tell you, don't run after customers, don't engage in customers in certain things. Call security, bag up,
Yeah.
let them walk out. You know what I'm saying? You got people that almost risk their life trying to get back to some candy bars and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
And,
that doesn't even belong to you.
right. And them people don't care. Like half of the stuff that people stealing, um, them big companies like that throw their stuff away after it's too long on the shelf or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they throw more food away than they ever give away.
That's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? You go to you go and see these restaurants and you see how much chicken and stuff. Anytime you return something, all they do is take it and throw it right there in the trash and stuff like that. They can't serve it again and stuff like that. You know what
Well,
I'm
they're
saying?
not supposed to.
Right, but they don't a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like if it go out the window and you bring it back in, if they got to make a different order, all they're gonna do is throw that away.
Yep.
If you just had mayonnaise on there and you ain't want mayonnaise, they're gonna bring it back in and sling it away.
Mm-hmm.
These the same people that will not give you some extra fries. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? These the same people that'll get mad at you, and because you said, "Hey, my fries cold," they'll be like trying to put it in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna throw away at the end of the night a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's let's get into it.
Ruben said, why not buy them some property first, meaning dirt?
Yeah, I agree. I got that on my list.
Rizzo said, like you said, they're not worried about the future. They're just worried about today. They're short balling instead of long balling. They should be stacking and ball harder later.
Right, right,
You know, I saw something just the other day, like um, how some people would rather advertise and act like they're rich and wear this expensive clothes and shoes and purses and ride in these cars to look like you have something than to have something and just live normal.
right. And the worst part about that, we often hear people talk about Chanel bags and all these
Hmm.
bags that cost. You got bags that cost 50,000, 40,000. I mean, these are houses and stuff out here that people can go out and buy land, property, all that, And people
Mm-hmm.
go out here and spend all this money on expensive cars and stuff like that. They ain't even got a house. Don't even own a house.
Right.
Own a $100,000 car. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff just don't make sense how we do things. And I know, people tell you, oh, the worst investment you can make is a house investment. Reason they say that, they talking about a 30-year mortgage and you 50. There's no reason to go out here and try to get a 30-year mortgage and you 50. So what
Right.
you're saying, by the time you pay off your mortgage, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? People get 30-year mortgages when they 20, 21. That's when you're supposed to get 30-year mortgage. You don't supposed to get 30-year mortgages when you 50,
Right. You
45.
live too long to enjoy it.
Yeah. You ain't gonna never be able to enjoy it because by the time you pay off the house, you ain't got, you know, I mean, 1 foot already in the grave. You probably on an oxygen tank or something. You know what I'm saying? And then it's according on how well you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Latasha? Up in his house.
Hey, Tasha, how are you?
Ruben said real talk. He was talking about Rizzo Company.
He says, seeing on TV, what's difference from fact or real? And
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing, people are so much sold by what they see. So their reactions on living or being a person on what they see.
Mm-hmm. And I think the worst thing about it sometimes is I think a lot of us live in somewhat of a fantasy land. Um, we always think the government gonna take care of us, or it's always gonna be a program or something to take care of us, and this and that. And we fail to hear what people been saying. People been telling
Hmm.
us forever that it ain't gonna be no social security when you get old. It ain't gonna be this when you get older. Oh, you gonna have to take care of yourself, this and this and this. People don't realize you watch all these. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you where you can tell life is real and where life might be going. Have you ever noticed every time we watch these movies, these Batman movies, these futuristic movies, and this and that, and you see how the rich has plentiful, they have the good air, the good water, and this and that, and now you got people that's under the living under the streets, under the sewer, all in these lands scared because it's robots hunting them and all that old type of stuff. Think about the world. Think about what the world is coming from, coming to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the age that it's coming to. It's coming to the age like robots can do just about everything that we trying to do, right?
Yep.
So why would people with a lot of money even need us no more? They don't need us to clean their house. You know what I'm saying? They don't need you because they're gonna have something more trustworthy, something that's right there that ain't gonna stay there 24/7. All they gotta do is get somebody to come through there and maintenance it. And they're gonna go through and clean the house, make sure that stuff ain't dirty. Sure, they got robots learning how to fold clothes. They got uh, robots learning how to strip, dancing on poles and
I
stuff.
know, right? When I saw that, I was shocked. I was shocked.
Yeah. So I think we always look at these futuristic moves and think it's so far fetched.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it. Think about California, these tent cities, and all this stuff going on around here, and all these extra prisons and stuff that they building all over America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They trying to get ready for us to ride. They building, they building all these houses that can just about go under the ground, bulletproof, all kind of security systems, all kind of guns. I seen a gun today They got an actual gun that moves with you. Like it goes on motion. It shoots rubber bullets, real bullets, all that. And they got it. It's a prototype where it's gonna be protecting, like they got it already where it's gonna be protecting like places that they don't want people to be, and
Oh,
they gonna
really?
have it. Yeah, they gonna have it out there like it's just a gun, and it's motion detected and all that, and it can read your motions, and it's here to deter you from. You know how like people be. They say the people Area 51 and all these old places that they don't want people to be at.
Right.
It gonna be actual guns out there. Then they gonna be warning you. This is protected by lethal weapons and this and that. When you come on there, it ain't gonna be no person shooting you. It's gonna be a robot shooting you. And
Oh, wow.
how fast you gonna outrun a robot shooting at you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people don't even understand how much money and how this stuff is changing day by day. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's the thing. We're not paying attention to the
Right.
changes or the warnings that are coming with the world that we're living in today.
And you know why? I'm gonna tell you why we ain't paying attention. Because they got us high. They got us smoking weed, listening to music, God knows what kind of music. And we not paying attention to nothing. We not looking at the news no more. We not we're not worried about what's going on around us. I mean, people steady building stuff, this and that, and we steady not realizing what's going on. We don't see all the stores closing, everything on the internet. You can't even get a job. You can't walk in and ask for an application no more. First thing I'm gonna say is you got to go through the internet to get it. You got to
Hmm.
you got to you can't come in here and say, "Hey, I need a job," no more.
Oh, wow.
Everything has changed so much. I mean, they got people taking their orders for them. They got people checking out. Hell, I go to Sam's. I check my own self out. All you gotta do is go to the store and they count your little items and get you up out of there. And people don't even realize the world is changing so
Yeah,
fast.
and then not only that, that's gonna take away jobs
Yeah, ain't I-
eventually. They
it
already started
already.
in restaurants, the bank, the grocery stores. They're checked out that you just do the work.
And this whole podcast tonight is about men and women need to realize that they need each other. Um, you ain't gonna be able to make it out here on your own in a little while. You keep on thinking. If you think gas high and other stuff high, just imagine when how it's getting to the point that men don't want to help women because they're so scared of this Me Too and Me Three movement and all this stuff going on where women are attacking and everybody got cell phones. So reason men don't help women no more because they already figured if you're on the side of the road, you got a cell phone. You already probably done call for help. Somebody on their way, or because if you stop and help somebody now and the wrong dude show up, I mean, people is just crazy these days. You know
Yep,
what I'm
yep,
saying?
yep.
So it done got so and then you know ladies are not like nice like they used to be. Ladies used to smile and this and that. And what man want to stop and help a woman like that? Ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like she Rocky Balboa or something. You know what I'm saying? Like she ready to fight everybody. I'm just saying. The rumor said the mortgage is the game if you know the truth.
Mm.
Okay, what did he say? I'm gonna let you read that one.
He said Caucasians receive the most government assistance in the United States.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Because it's more of them than us.
Yeah.
People don't.
And people believe that, that they don't get that type of assistance. A lot of them do,
This what it is. We so crazy, not thinking and not knowing no better. We steady thinking we outnumber people when we got ladies that believe in killing their children, abortions every week, and then we got the highest crime rate. Everybody killing each other. Everybody, you know what I'm saying. Then we got the highest rate of jail incarcerations. It's just not enough for us out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think people need to wake up and understand. It's getting to the point that you got to kind of slow it down and really think about future. Think about what you're gonna be doing 5, 10 years from now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Stop just thinking about tomorrow. Think about if you not around, what your children gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, think about um, think about if something happened to your mama and daddy today, could you make it without them helping you all the time? See, a lot of people don't even realize, because it seems like they'll always be there. But we got to realize that mom, dad ain't always gonna be here, and sometimes children die quicker than the grown-ups. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's the culture we got out here. We got to realize we infecting our own people with the music and all kind of stuff. We are doing our own damage. And when you know it, it's a difference. When you listen to shit, you know, women um, cussing like a Russian racehorse every 5 minutes, and it's lowering women's standards where they're not talking like women no more. They're talking like men. They're getting deep voices and they got the hand in their pants like they got a dick. I'm wondering what the hell they grabbing on. Um, a raw cucumber or something that's down there that's spoiling or
Oh
something,
Lord.
or something they bought on eBay. Uh, but uh, but let me go. Let me go. Um,
The river said they ain't the problem. It's us, bro. We're lost.
yeah, yeah. We keep trying to point fingers at everybody else, and we are getting so far behind that it's getting harder even thinking about catching up. We are
Mm-hmm.
getting so far behind, and it's not because we not even trying no more. We're not even trying. We watching our children lay around the house, do nothing but smoke weed, play with guns, throw paper, and eat candy all day. Go to the store, get sugar cookies and everything. We feeding everybody sugar snacks and what them gummy worms and I mean that is a kid's died now. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better.
They put them on hot chips too.
We got to do better. Even how we feeding our kids. We turn around, we watching our kids get bigger and bigger. It's no reason we got kids, 10, 11 that weigh more than football players, grown football players. We got to do better. We got to change how we coming because I'm gonna tell you, every time somebody lose weight, I see them. They so proud of themselves. They so
Mm-hmm.
proud that they look better and feel better, walk better, knees and everything better. So I just think we got to try to do a little better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like all of us in the same boat. We all have this, how we was raised sometimes affected us long while. When you raised on Kool-Aid, tea with
And hot dogs.
buckets of sugar in it, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, hot dogs and bologna. All this bullshit that don't have no nutrition, no fiber, no nothing in it that's good for our body, and we steady putting it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
What's up? Up in there, his house, up in this thing.
Hi, Richetta.
I guess. um,
So, what's your opinion on Sexy Red? I don't have an opinion. I don't know her. I just saw a little clip of Sexy Red, and there's nothing. I didn't look into it.
I gotta do like my boy said, the little boy from LA that be on there. Trash. Straight trash.
I saw a clip. They saying this Sexy Red, but I'm thinking like I never
Garbage.
seen her before.
Garbage.
You know.
She taking our women down a real slippery slope. I mean, every time, you got women they put in the forefront out there. Um, it's for to kill our culture. Think about it. Any positive woman, Erica Badu, all these other women that used to be positive back in the day, it was all thrown in it's thrown in a negative light. I mean, like they putting people out here. Think about who y'all role models is. Now, the people that's talking to the president, Carly B, um, you know, um, uh, you know, um, the girl Sexy Red thrown in our face all the time. Gorilla, the new girl Gorilla, thrown in our face. She got number one artist of the year, and
Glorilla, Glorilla.
song that year was "Fuck Nigga Free." I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I mean, you can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But what I be trying to say is we always talk about fuck niggas, but okay, if if that's the best you can attract, then what that make you? You know what I'm saying? We got to realize how we move is how we attract a certain type of people. You know what I'm saying? And if
Mhm.
all you can get is a certain type of nigga that you don't like, you got to take a good close look in the mirror and see what am I doing. Look in the mirror and say, "Damn, do I got earrings all in my nose, eyelids, and I mean, you got the do I got all these rap tattoos? Do I look like a biker chick? No, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like we always point the finger and say, "Oh, these dudes, they trash. They ain't this and they ain't that." You know what I'm saying? But if that's the only thing that's chasing after you, you know, are you dressing and are you acting in a way that a dude that really have high standards or good standards would chase after you?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, is a dude that's a teacher, a lawyer, would even look your way? Would you even turn his head? You feel what I'm saying? And
Right.
and that's all on how you move sometimes. How you move is how people approach you. When you go to that little corner store at 10 o'clock at night or whatever to go get a black and mild or a cigarette and a blunt, you ain't attracting good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because for one, you're out that late, so you're labeled as that person. Then you're a female going to this type of store, period, and getting what you purchase. So yeah.
Right. So what man would I'm gonna tell you this. If a doctor was coming in the store and went in front of him and he sit there and watch you fussing dust all down the aisle and you go get you a beer or you go get you or you go straight to the front counter and ask for cigarillos, whatever, this and that. So already, as soon as he hears cigarillo, he know you smoke weed. And then already, if you buying beer or you doing anything else, you grab it. This portrays on you how you walk and carry yourself is how people judge you, and I'm sorry that people want it to be something different than that. Like like David Chappelle said long time ago, if you wearing a whore's outfit, it's the same thing if he put on a police uniform. You, if he got a police uniform, you come and ask me, hey, I need help, and he be like, hold on, I just got this uniform on. I don't do this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Mm-hmm.
got on the uniform or you acting a certain way, you can't get mad when people think you a certain way. You
Right.
go to a club and have see-through clothes on and think a man ain't gonna think a certain kind of way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And I think people want to carry themselves any kind of way and think people just gonna say, no, that ain't her. I, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like people say, seeing is believing. And I think a lot of women ain't sitting out here, going out here looking at men and saying, this is the dude I want to have kids with. This is the dude I want to be with me for the rest of my life.
Mm,
Man, I don't think a lot of women are doing that.
of course not.
No. I think women sometimes are getting tricked into this living day for day thing and really not caring, and they're just having fun right now. And sometimes fun is good for a little while, but you remember we said this a long time ago. I say it every time on here. You're gonna be singing that song. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. And I look at women now, it's 40 and 50 year olds living like teenagers. They living like I listen, when you grow up, you got to live different. You know what I'm saying? Like I see I see stuff I seen back in Luke Skywalker days when Luke had the girls on stage bent over shaking. I see grown women, 40 and 50 year old, doing the same thing.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you 40 and 50 and you out here twerking and bending over for the camera and this and that, a man gonna look at you a certain kind of way.
Yeah. You're
And,
labeled.
and it ain't gonna be that way that you think they gonna look at you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you trying to lock down and you trying to get a certain kind of man, you gotta carry yourself a certain way. And I don't even think a lot of women even know how to carry themselves in a certain kind of way anymore. And I just truly, I think women really don't care at this point. I think they living day for day, year for year, and if it come, if it come, if it don't, it don't. And I feel like women feel like they got an ace of spade in their back pocket at all times. But if we look and we go to our mothers and people older than us, it's hard to we watch our mothers hit a certain age and we don't even realize how a lot of our grandmas and this and that didn't have no more relationships from a time period of certain time to another time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because they so busy sometimes into their grandchildren, they ain't really got time for a man. You know what I'm saying? They doing the grandchildren, they doing this, they doing that, and they let men just slip away. Just go. Because you know what? I'd rather sit around and help my baby raise her children and do this and do that and sometimes you look up and the man the knees on down the road. Yep, well, I wasn't wanted here. I guess I'll move on down the road some more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then motherfucker be like, oh damn. Motherfucker ain't shit. That motherfucker left and this and that. Like, how you know a motherfucker wasn't shit when a lot of people don't even realize that they probably ain't giving, you know, half the attention to these men in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because if you live a life that you want to impress your friend girls and this and that, be prepared in the 50s and 60s when you're going on them trips that ain't gonna be nothing but y'all still together as y'all want it. Girls trips forever. Oh, okay, my bad. still,
Well,
still, shaking with the stick. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, girl, we going here and this and that and I mean, I think it didn't made it to a point that um seemed like the old family then left, and it's hard for to get it back.
the old family has left. What do you mean?
I think, I think the newer generation, I think because it always skip a couple of generations. I think it's gonna skip a couple of generations, and I think it gonna get back to where you know men and women will get back to where they realize they need each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
yeah,
That's a good thing.
yeah. But yeah, two generations. Let me see. That means um probably your grandchild or something generation or something. You know, that probably 40 years down.
For
I mean, yeah. Yeah, so now you got to add 40 onto this 24. So 19, 2064. Hey, everything gonna be all right.
okay.
I'm just saying. Okay, great.
He said, so I can't. No, I can't tell you anything about Sexy Red or her opinion. I hadn't listened enough to know or to even have an opinion, so I don't even know her like. So the question, what woman, a star you see yourself? Well,
Hmm.
I haven't really gave that much thought. If I did think of one, I would say India Arie, a singer. I like her vibe.
Okay.
Okay. LaRuben said if a woman is 40 or 50 and ain't married to a man, that's a sign. That's a sign of what?
Uh oh. Uh
I'm
oh.
trying to see what does 40 or 50 have to do with marriage?
Uh
And
oh.
then if she's not, then what is that sign? What's the sign, LaRuben?
I'm gonna stay out of that one. 'Cause that could be a sign of intelligence, or it could be a sign. Nah, but serious being, I'm gonna get into some of these subjects because I ain't gonna let it go past like that. Let's
So are black men and women saving for a rainy day or buying property? Not too much. Not too much. Some people are just getting into this thing because coming up, you didn't see too many people informing others on saving for rainy days or things like that, right? People usually get their investments going and keep it a secret and just build their own empire. But it's just nowadays that you have some people that are willing to share, like how this happened. Because a lot of black cultures, you didn't have or weren't able to be instilled on the positive aspect of saving for rainy days. People weren't always taught that, and then some people get to the point where they start at a certain age, they start saving for a rainy day, then they down people for not. But did you tell them how you got to where you were so that they can start doing those things? People just beginning to share the ideas of how to live better.
yeah, I can feel you on that. I think a lot of people um really don't save for a rainy day or not even thinking about a rainy day in a way.
They don't know that the rainy days are coming, that they should have something to the side.
Well, I think I'm gonna tell you this. I can say I think about 5 to 6 years ago. I think
I can't hear you say it again.
I think about 5 or 6 years ago. I think people could have saved for a rainy day. I think now, I think what done happen is, the economy messed up, the gas, the wood, everything high, and they saying now that the average person ain't gonna be able to afford a house no more.
I can see that happening.
So, so as they running up the housing market, and you not be able, a lot of people being forced to be a rental. Um, I think, I think things might get worse than better because it give me that project feeling. You know what I'm saying? You know how the projects, it was a lot of people in a control area. You know what I'm saying? And the government kind of ran everything. I think people want the government to get them out of their was. That's why people. I'm gonna tell you. That's the real reason why a lot of people be so mad at elections and stuff like that because they not taking control of their own lives. See, when you sitting back and want a certain person to win because you thinking you can get something free or you can get better benefits if this person in office, I think you ain't taking the real control over your own destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dude. Say a dude get he win he played the lottery at a store, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he win and then get $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
A smart man might try to invest, buy him a lawnmower, buy him a car, buy him something that he can make some money with, right?
Yeah.
And try to make some money. A dumb joker will take that 5,000 and try to bet it back, go to the boat or something, trying to win more, but not trying to take what he got and try to make it work. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of us do. We get money and we think that little money gonna last forever. Like we think, okay, we got 40,000. Oh yeah, you know, we got a draw. We got 40,000. Oh, it gonna last forever. And you don't realize that 40,000, if you don't watch it, yeah, they'll be gone. Shit, a couple of months.
Well, it doesn't take people, their actions change when they get a little money, right?
Right.
You become a thousandaire, you move different. You start acting grand.
Getting your hair done every week,
Uh-huh, just wasting it. And
nails done
you
every
can you can spend $6,000 in one day with not even paying attention
week.
because you're just lightly spending. Okay, so let's talk back on you were talking about like the elections, right?
Uh-huh.
Tell you just how controlled it was. Like, if a certain person win, and you know that there was havoc at the polls because of ballots were not provided, and then they say this person win, nobody chose to fight that. They just let it ride because that's what Mississippi do. They say, oh, they just gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna put in office who they want to put. Nobody fought for that. Nobody fought for an answer regarding that. So it's silent. It moved on. There wasn't a nothing. Let's check and see why the ballots weren't there, why the people weren't able to vote. They just moved on, and that's just how Mississippi is. They just let it happen. But if it was something else, you'll fight over it. But I guess when it comes to that, you just do your thing. And then back to the stimulus, like when the government, gave money, they knew to give that money, especially to not only the household of people, but the household of people with children. They gave each and every child a stimulus along with the parent, right?
What?
Because they knew that they needed something to boost the economy because it's so much in the red. So
Mm-hmm.
they knew we are not giving them this money because we know we give this to this group of people. They're going to put it right back into the economy and boost the economy like we're making money. But you only just put your own money into something and wrote it off like a debt. Then we're talking about the controlled environment of living in certain areas. Have you noticed around Mississippi how you see these apartment complexes being built? These are subsidized housing, HUD, things like that, putting everybody in the same area. Let me tell you, there's an area over in Fondren, in the middle of the district, in which that they're redeveloping, and is getting a historic. It has a historic emblem for like being a historic place, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's an apartment complex there. You see a certain group of people living there. They build another one. It's in Madison, Mississippi, but it's not in the city. It's in the outskirts. Have you ever noticed a complex that looks like that in Fondren? Same look on the way to Canton. It's to your left if you're driving from Jackson to Canton. Apartment complex.
Right.
It looks
Across from, kind of like across almost from Nissan. I think they kind of.
Yeah, it's. I think it's before you get to Nissan,
Yeah.
but it's to your left if you're traveling to Canton from Jackson. So they have those control environments where they're allowing people to live. People don't realize how they're sectioning off. You get in the area you don't know how to act. We're gonna put y'all all together. They're doing Cabrini Green sections all throughout Mississippi. You seeing that stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Then you mentioned like somebody winning at the casino. All they do is let them win. You let them win, you got them. You give them this little card and you give them a free meal. They're going to continue to play. They're going to play. They're going to win.
Give
And
you a
not
free room.
realizing you're paying more into what
They
you're
gonna
winning.
give you. They gonna give you a free room because they gonna get all that money back tomorrow.
Yeah, all that plus some.
Yep. They gonna get your rent money and your house part of tomorrow.
That part. There has been people that lost their houses going and traveling to the casino.
Businesses, houses, and businesses,
Yeah.
and that's what they call it. Center. Yeah. And all they do is give you a hotline to call after you done lost everything.
You can even write off your gambling debt because they feel like it's okay. You go and help the gambling section for the government and lose all this money.
Yeah,
They give you
but
a credit for being a crazy person, giving all your money away,
I
losing
don't.
everything.
I don't gamble, but I might need to start using that. You know, I just thought about that. Hmm. Sounds like a good write-off. Be like, hey, I ain't got it. I gambled it all the way, player. Ask the boat. Ask the boat. I mean, because that's how it is.
Mm.
Ruben said, hood talk. Uh, let 'em-
Informs our brothers and sisters the real.
What's up, Kimberly? The real guys.
Kimberly is present. Kimberly, good evening, Kim. She is the young lady that makes our t-shirts, pillowcases, etc. Miss Kimberly Belial. There's the information. You can check her out on Facebook for Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. Then a shout out to Miss Wendy Friday that makes the earrings. If you want to check her out, Shandazzle on Instagram. Craig said they have AI versus AI clowns versus what? What is
I
that?
said, probably, I don't know if
Black
the
Power?
Power Fist or the Peace.
Yeah.
Hold on, is that the Peace? Hold on. my man. I forgot. Respect. I remember the respect, but it could be just the, you know,
Okay.
AI versus the people. Could be just that.
Well, you
Um,
got to tell us what you meant, Craig.
ah, the
Marcus said, "Hey, Pookie Nookie, what's up, Mister Marcus Miles in the house?"
man, what's up, Marcus Miles, and what's up, Pookie Nookie over there?
I like that name. So you
Nookie.
need to say, thank you for Miss Pookie Nookie here.
Yes, yes, and Miss Pookie Nookie is checking. Okay. Well, let me see. Golly, it's in there. Gotta be slow cut.
So are women getting in relationships or even care about someone helping them like in the past? So you mean someone helping them like what? What you mean? He made that clear. He said that's for Bella only. Just know he's not calling you Pookie.
No, I said that. I said, hey, Miss Pookie Nookie.
No, he just clarifying, dude. I'm not calling you Pookie
Oh,
Nookie.
I know exactly who he was talking to. He had to tell me that.
He
I
just
know him.
justified making
I
sure.
know Marcus, us Marcuses, we all do. Yeah. Okay.
So back to this. You said,
Okay.
are women getting in relationships or even caring about someone helping them like in the past? What you mean like someone helping them? Like paying their bills or what?
Like a sugar daddy. No, I'm
Oh
just
Lord.
no. But I'm gonna tell you, all through the world, men have always looked out for women, help women and this and that. Like even like back in the day when the like if that's why some men married more than one wife because a lot of people died in wars and stuff like that, and it was always a shortage of men versus women around in the colonies or whatever. So it used to be because I even read in one tribe, I think it said something about uh, said something about women was picking the men or whatever or something, like the men dance or whatever. But it always been like that. Like men buy them nice cars, and motorcycles, and all that for women to pick them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always been a thing where men tried to be the best they could be so they could be picked. You know what I'm saying?
Ruben said, he said, since you never have an opinion, question, is it our sisters halfway to blame in your opinion? I do have opinion. You hear it all the time. It's just you don't want to accept my opinion, Ruben. But yes, I feel like we are a lot of the blame in a lot of things because just like if you're proposed to, who has to say yes? But now there are some women that feel like they have to propose to these men so they can say yes. But still, they're to blame to have control of something that was designed or orchestrated to not be the head of. So a lot of times, women, we are single around here. We're having these single homes, so you have to rock your house, how you feel like it should rock. Then you don't include a man. Then when you have the man, you have his children. You won't commit to just being. Yes, I think a lot of this is our blame as women. We make the decisions, ourselves.
Mm. Okay, that's pretty good there. But so since since Ruben think you don't answer questions, let's shoot it off on you. Hey, okay. Why do you think women do not ask for help like in past days? Like, you know.
I mean, because like in the past days, you had men that will just automatically do things, to help. But now we have our own jobs. We're working and we're providing for our own households. Most of us don't have nobody living with us, no man. So if you don't have those things, then you just move independently. So the independence has placed women in a different perspective of making decisions that they feel is more comfortable for them and their family. So when you don't have nobody else to base an opinion on how you should move in life, then that's what you do. Because people aren't getting married no more. People aren't getting in committed relationships anymore. They just moving like they want to move. And then if they are in relationships, you have all these other outside things going, and it just doesn't make things right. You just have different soul ties. You just locked in with everybody. You belong to the street and the community. So we're not living like we used to, like you said. All right now, Mr. Mouse said he got a Bentley.
Bentley. A
Okay.
Bentley.
I want to know, does it have four
Want to
tires?
take a picture beside it. I didn't take a picture beside it.
Oh Lord.
Got 3 Bentleys in my life. I need another picture in front of Bentley. Okay.
Why you didn't get behind the steering wheel? You just was outside of it.
I'm not finna. I don't want to dope pop.
You don't want to stun. You just stunning.
I wasn't even actually leaning on the car. You know how you play lean?
You didn't touch it?
Didn't touch.
Man, I seen one.
I can see me coming outside and somebody leaning on my Bentley. I'd be like, I paid $300. I know you. I'm just saying that that's a whole nother kind of touch. Somebody on your thing, you just spend that kind of money.
I know, right? LaRuben said they do. They use the cookie for their reward. The cookie is not always good. Have you ever eaten cookies? There used to be some cookies in a pack, right? You get the black roll, the tan roll, then the two-tone roll. There's one of those rolls that's not good. Cookies are not always good for you. So remember that. Every cookie is not good cookie. So you just can't wait on them to reward you with their cookie.
Cause I thought you were gonna act like how we used to take the cookies and blend them and mix match them and stuff.
But I'm saying, have you ever purchased the cookies? There are some cookies, right? But you can only get this at a discount. There's light color cookie, there's a dark roll cookies, then there's a blend of cookies. You never had that, huh?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I done had all kind of cookies.
I see.
Okay.
Did you have it with milk or without?
A lot of times with milk and ice cream.
Oh Lord. But yeah, I see what you're saying, LaRuben. But that's not always a reward anymore. A lot of guys. Well, I take that back. There are a lot of guys that want the cookie and that be a
I
reward.
like how my questions just add up. Go and read the next one I got for you.
Okay. He said, is this independent woman movement a lie just to keep people separated? Yeah. That's why it's called the woman movement. Me too and all that too.
Really?
And that's what it is. It's trying to encourage people to fight against each other, especially from the opposite sex.
Can I tell you something? It's a new movement that women don't even realize what's going on. And guess what the movement is?
I'm listening.
Women against women. I done seen more women attacking women these days. It's more hatred going on between women on women than it is between women and men right now, I think right now, ambition has got women in a different place. You remember when Men were so ambitious, and they say, "Oh yeah, him and Bob got a rival, and you know they want both of them want to be best salesmen." And you remember the movies, and they used to put the competition used to be the men.
Mhm.
Now, even when I see women, the killer, both of the best killers be two women going against each other. They be like, yeah, yeah. What's and that's it. That's how they moving out here now.
Well, yeah, because
Women,
now,
women hate women more than they hate men now.
no, they just hate happy women. If you're in a good place, they have a problem with it.
But
Then
that's
they at war with these bodies.
still hating women. That's the hating other women.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the whole
What you
aura of
saying?
it.
Women hate other women that's doing better than them.
Yeah, and that's true. That's what I said. If you're happy and doing something for yourself, you got women out here hating.
So let me tell you, the next Me Too gonna happen. They're gonna be talking about how y'all women. She touched my booty, and it's gonna be women attacking women because we ain't got that yet. I've been waiting on a woman to come out in the industry and say this woman took advantage of me. I've been waiting on it, and it hasn't happened yet. And it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. It got to happen almost.
Well, you know how on movies and things like that, they have been making notions where they've been incorporating a little man on man action, scenes in different movies.
Yeah.
Back what it break bake back break mount what is it? Something Black Mountain, Back Mountain,
I don't
Broke
even
Down.
want to talk about that movie.
Okay, well
That one
I'm
made.
just saying,
I
like
think it's
movies like that.
Back Mountain, something like that.
Broke back. Okay. So just like they in other scenes in other movies, you start seeing these men on men like they're making it okay. Right. Now they are incorporating a lot of female on female movies. Like they're incorporating that a little more stronger than just the men on men, you
Yeah.
know. So that's the new thing that they're promoting on society. Like they know that a lot of people that watch television, they incorporate or try to live their lives accordingly of what they see. And that's what people do. You watch these things and you want to be like this that you see on TV. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. These ladies around here don't even, some of them, I'm not saying all, they are not even owning these homes. They are like renters.
Yeah, and a
So
lot
they're
of them,
renters, to live like the Joneses, and
and
people out here trying to do the same thing,
and,
paying
the,
$2,000 mortgage, I mean rental, monthly.
and I'm gonna ask you a question: is any of these real wives or what's not? Any of them married anymore? Seems like all of them just about be divorced.
Well, the only person I know that's still married is Candy. The girl from,
Oh, she's still on them. I haven't watched it in so long.
yeah, and then one that's her husband passed away. Nene Leak. She's not married because her husband. She's a widow, but
Yeah,
she's dating again. Then
yeah,
everybody else, they've been going through divorces.
yeah.
So this is the life that they're incorporating on people. Like this stuff is okay. They're saying that you have the willpower to say you want to be single. Then they having these big divorce parties.
Mm.
Isn't that something? You have a party because you got a divorce.
Yeah. But hey,
I mean,
guess,
if you party,
guess
why
the
you got
first.
to do it
Hold
all?
on.
Just
Guess
celebrate
who
if
the
you want to.
guess who the first and the only people that's having the parties? Women. I've never had a man.
Man, guys having parties too. They just chilling with their
No,
boys. They celebrate. My man just got a divorce and we
no,
turning up.
no. Okay, you know what they say, man? He finally got rid of that crazy motherfucker, and they just glad he's still alive and not
Oh
hurt
Lord.
and stuff. I mean, you'll be surprised how men be so scared of their guys because they know that he been dealing with a toxic woman or something. You know what I'm saying?
And they stay.
A lot of men can't leave. They're scared. All right, go ahead.
The only reason a man mess with a woman is her cookie, aka Ussy, and the P is with the P. This real talk. So that's the only reason a man mess with a woman. Oh, okay. I'm taking it from a man, so that's checkmate. That's the only reason. Okay.
Well, I mean, shoot, if guess what? If Reuben wife didn't have a pussy, he wouldn't be married. So, hey, it is a little truth in it. It don't
I
matter
mean,
how.
I didn't knock it. I'm listening from a man perspective, and I receive it.
And you know what makes it so bad? Um, these days, it get so much that people don't want to contribute it. The little stuff that men want is being disregarded now. I remember back in the day, I used to watch the movies where the wife used to sit there and she'd be like, she'd take her little pumps or whatever, give me a little 5 minutes of fame or whatever,
Hi, what you mean? Oh, okay.
2 minutes or whatever. But they won't even do that now. I mean, now you hear people talking about, well, we don't sleep in the same bedroom. I sleep on the couch. He sleep in the bed, because a lot of men don't want to sleep on no couch and then ain't no way you gonna put yourself on the couch because she don't want to give it up, or this and that. But it's a lot of stuff like it's a lot of people going through things talking about they ain't had sex in 3 months and 2 years, you know, since last Christmas.
Well, just with their spouse, right?
I don't know. I don't get into them.
Oh,
Greg laughing at you. All right, big facts.
the Ruben said they're getting money. The show is game. Greg make the show happen.
Oh,
Oh, Nene husband that passed. He said
oh, yeah. Well, I think when he left,
he died.
yeah, when he died, I didn't like the show when he was there because it seemed like she kind of put him in a, like she was always kind of putting him in his place or something.
Yeah,
He was,
she actually had a lot of control over him.
yeah,
The little times he stood his manhood ground, but she always seemed like she was the head.
right.
So I don't know if that was part of the scene of acting or what.
Yeah, but I think what they did was they found what they wanted to find. They knew she was a dominant type woman, and they knew he was more of a beta type male. They say happy wife, happy life, and you let her run crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Marcus said, "Women are the only ones hollering. I'm independent. I got my own house, own car, and everything. So good, you should so."
Right. And people don't realize like um it's just about being grown up. I mean, a lot of people don't even believe like just being a grown up and you 50 or in your 40s. I don't think nothing wrong with having your own car and your own house. Maybe if you was 25, I'd have been like, but if you 50 or 45, 50, you should have your own place or something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't think people should have a pat on the back because at 50 you made it, you got your own car and own house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's a blessing that you got there, but I don't think that being grown should be um it's like rewarding your child for passing third grade. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. They say it's
Like
hard to pass third
I
grade.
put it away. I put it away. Like like how you graduate a child at 12th grade because they graduate. It's like like if somebody do 4 years, supposed to be 4 years of college, and it take them 8 years to get out of 4 year college, you be like, it took you long enough. And I think that's what it should be said when you sit up here and act like you almost 60 and you, I own my own house. Duh. I mean, that should have been your goal at 20.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? But see, what happens is we get to this point where women so busy trying to move every month, trying to get to another place, they don't never settle down, lock in. Um, women, it's still women at 45, 50 talking about moving somewhere. I just, I want to find a new life, a new, nigga, you know you 50, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But in these days, people do things later in life, and if they want to go and get a house at 50 and pay it until they die, then allow them.
no,
So many people waiting until later time in life to do things. You know how when you first were coming up, you go to college, you get married, you have children, y'all buy a house, y'all grow old together. But now, growing old interrupted, a divorce, fighting over the kids, fighting over the house. So many people are diverting from what life normally used to rock like, and they doing it backwards. I want to get out here and have me some kids before I find me a husband, and then I want to party and let my mom raise my kid. Then I'm 40, I want to get a husband and try to have him a baby if I can. Because I know, like a girl just today, she was saying, um, I'm gonna have some children, but I think I'm gonna wait till I'm about 40. And I was like, that clock is ticking. 40, that's kind of risky.
yeah. No, it ain't no counter in it. Yeah.
Well, I'm just telling you what I said to her.
At 40, you got like every bit of 3 to 5 eggs left in your pouch from about 2 million. So you should feel honored if you able to make a baby out of them 3 eggs you got left. Um, what people don't realize is,
It's
you know,
just the way you said it.
I used to breed dogs and stuff like that. So everything has a life span, the best time to breed and have babies. And for a woman, it is 16 to 24. And that hasn't changed over time. You know what I'm saying? 16 to 24. People don't realize even a dog is fertile and ready to have puppies at 6 months old. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't even realize, in dog years, you know what I'm saying, 2 years, this is a grown dog. It's grown. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it's ready, is prime for breeding and all that. And at 5 years old, the dog is old. 6 years old, dog old. You might got a lot of life in you, but not a lot of life hatching out puppies. So what people don't realize is they've been tricked and fooled, and just like somebody was saying the other day, these women are always talking about freezing their eggs and all that. Do you have 12,000 a year or whatever to pay into getting your eggs stay frozen and all that? These women be sitting up here thinking they got all this money, and you barely, getting by, and now you think you're gonna freeze your eggs, and like you got um, um, Beyonce and Jay-Z money, because people don't realize to freeze your eggs and keep them froze and somebody watching over them. Think about this. Even if you freeze something in your freezer,
Right.
if you leave it too long, it's
It
gonna get
is old.
frostbite or something, and it
It's
ain't gonna be
old.
gold. It ain't gonna be no good. It don't matter that you saved it all this time. How many? And I challenge people. How many? Women always talking about they eggs and all that. How many friend girls you get that that then froze eggs or had some eggs stored somewhere, came back and had a child?
I don't know, not one.
Thank you.
Because everybody I know, they gave them eggs up and hashed them out.
It's
They help develop something.
they don't realize
People
this.
just went ahead and had children.
This just no. This is just something. The narrative of people pushing is nothing that's actually happened. Ain't no black women around here actually having children
From
because
some
she
frozen
froze
eggs.
eggs and got them reading, and some magical man came and said, "Oh yes, let me fertilize these eggs for you, baby." No, that is not happening. You know what I'm saying? And then you freeze an egg, then wouldn't he be halfway brain dead by the time you unthaw it?
Try to freeze an egg and tell me what you get from it. Let me know
Right.
if you
Like
take a
you can
frozen
unthaw
egg
the egg and then hatch it
and
again.
then hatch, see if it'll hatch.
See, people don't even look at it like
They don't
that.
think about the realistics
They don't,
of it.
they don't look at it like that.
I just don't see that being logical. But
Yeah. Gang. Come on.
he says, so if a woman didn't have that cookie, she wouldn't exist to a man. Okay. I can agree with you.
Yeah.
Just like me and now you get in a situationship and you tell them you're not having sex for a year, they're like, oh, okay then.
Or crazy.
Greg said, you're right. It's so much more to win in life, more than a house and car. That's like first grade.
Right. I'm just saying,
Well,
man.
he's saying it's more to life than having a house and a car.
Yeah.
It's like that's so elementary because,
Right.
people don't do
Because
that no more.
because guess what? Guess what? The ultimate goal in life used to be to have a family.
Okay.
And people fail to realize how they got here, how they children got here, and all that because people was trying to have a family, and that's I think what we don't realize. We being so selfish, and this and that. People have abort 10 babies, but don't want to have a baby, and then by the time they get old and ain't nobody visiting, they be like, "I wish I would have had a child," and now it's too late. Look at how many celebrities put their career first, and now they sitting around a big old pretty nice house by themselves, and don't no man want them either because ain't don't no other man on her level want them because they want a child. They ain't gonna get with her. What's the reason that the marrying the woman almost 60 years old and now she can't have no kids or none of this? And unless this is a man, like men got their own kids, you got your own kids, and then y'all love each other and y'all want to combine your resources and survive for the rest of your life. Fine. You know what I'm saying? This is doable. But the whole art of of the way of life as we grew up was to have a family. That was the main goal in a lot of people's life. A career was never nothing that
Part
used
of the orchestration.
a wife goal. I've never, until these days here, never heard women so monstrous about a career. A career ain't gonna never make you happy because them people don't love you. Family gonna love you. Your children gonna love you. That career, soon as they fire you, they gonna bar you for even coming in the job site anymore. You can't even walk on their property no more. They gonna already like when they sign. Did you see that new mayor lady that's going crazy in Georgia, Daytona, Georgia, whatever they call her, the super mayor or something? But she firing people and throwing them out. But anybody disagree with her, she firing them and all that and going to their job, locking them out their computer and everything. Just tell them you cannot even come back on the premise no more.
Oh,
We
wow.
send your check to your house. People don't realize just how fragile these jobs are. That's just how fragile these jobs are.
Yeah.
I never wanted a real job because I always dreamed about getting fired. I'd be like, "Oh, fired. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to do that." I mean, but people ain't got that type of devotion because see, to be an entrepreneur, you actually got to get out here, be nice to other people, make connection with other people. Just like I was talking to my partner the other day. I mean today, and we this dude here, he lay bricks, and this dude here, he do this and he do that, and we all, helping each other get jobs. You know what I'm saying? We reaching out to each other, and that's how we doing that. And
That's
I
how it
think,
should go.
yes, and that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? That people help each other. Do other things. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I heard you the first time, the Ruben. Real talk. The only reason a man loves a woman is for her pussy. Okay.
But that day,
Get
that
that
day.
saying right, man gone. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Marcus said, then comedians on stage, when they want the woman on their side, all they got to say is for that woman to have their own house, own car, own job, that don't need no man, and they be clapping and jumping all over the dang on place.
Yep. Yep. Because I have realized that
I've
only,
been in this situation.
and let me tell you something, and that's on social media, everything. Let me tell you something. If I was fake as fuck, and I went tomorrow, and I just wrote a post tomorrow and said, "Oh, shots out to all the independent women that don't need these sorry ass, no good ass niggas that can't even take out y'all garbage." This if I went on a rampage or something like that, share, 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 share. But you know what? I ain't gonna never get shared like that because I ain't gonna go out just because I'm just trying to appeal to what a woman want to hear. I think I try to appeal to what a woman need to hear than what a woman want to hear. You understand what I'm
So you
saying?
never done that?
What you mean?
You ain't never told no woman what she want to hear?
Oh yeah.
Why? Because of what LaRue said, right?
What you said.
So stop it. If you want to get it, you gonna do whatever by whatever means necessary, right?
But you know what? But that was a long time ago. Let me tell you something. After my 20s, I would say this. I have lost a lot of patootie just because of my mouth. Just because I can't help like you want to be real, you want to just say what you really think without having a certain kind of backlash. I think like if you're not a strong woman and have a strong mind to talk to certain men, there's no reason to even talk to them because like if you really want men to be honest with you and say stuff, they're like when I put that video up when the dude said these women looking for a unicorn nigga. They looking for a nigga that's goddamn it. He's sensitive and hard, and he goddamn it this, but he'll kill a motherfucker, or he this and he goddamn it a gorilla. They want these dudes with all these different things, and this shit don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't exist. And when a man like me come out and tell you these are dudes that these old good dudes that if a dude good at this, he bad at that. He might be good at this, but he bad at this. He might be romantic, but he can't fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize that a dude might be like, yes, I want to kiss your neck. I want to do that. He might be able to talk all
You
good.
have to do what's the little skunk cat from cartoons from French Paris or whatever. That's what you just did. But okay, go ahead.
But they get on there and they be like, yes, baby, I do whatever you want me to do to you. I love you. I will do anything you want me to do. Baby, I will do it for you. I give you the world, the star, the moon, and the clouds. They be lying. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be lying. You know what I'm saying? You gonna give her the moon and you ain't even got a car? Come on, man. How you gonna get the moon? What, you gonna take a picture from Earth? I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying?
I can't with you. Pepe Le Pew, that's it. Okay.
uh,
Ruben said that pink sleeve and emotions are the same to a man if he's truthful. Marcus said two is better than one. Your 50 and my 50 makes 100 all day.
yeah, I mean,
What'd you
and,
do with the
and
50? I'm missing that.
you said what?
I said I don't understand the 50 and 50. You
No,
just saying in general.
what he said, two people trying to get along with each other, trying to make
Okay.
it together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Okay.
people not trying to make it with somebody. They all about themselves, and then they look up, and then they get up this age, and they get in their 50s and almost 60, and then
All
you,
they got is what they got until they die.
yeah, and ain't
And
no
then
dude.
whoever is left for their children, if they have any, or their family, they just gonna
And
it's
if you
gonna be
ain't,
caught up in the unclaimed income.
yeah, and then if you ain't, cause then you're gonna get you a dude that's a train wreck. He gonna be looking like dude with a lot of face and things. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be wondering why. No, I'm saying you wait till the end of life and you be thinking that you're supposed to get this magical dude. A lot of women would have had a dude that would have stuck by them all their life. They passed up on a lot of dudes that love them to death, that love their dirty draws to get out here, and because they were like, oh, he's too good a dude. I don't want to hurt his heart. I don't, because they know in back of their head that they ain't no damn good sometimes. I don't want no good dude. No, I'm gonna run all over him because you a bad girl. Good girls don't talk like that. Only bad girls say, "Oh, I don't want to hurt him. I
And
don't
then
want
you go out here and choose you some garbage
no,
because the
no,
bedroom is
no, they
good.
don't. They choose the same type person they is, and then they get mad because they feel like
They
they
acting like them.
age and they're gonna be garbage, and then you end up with the same thing that you want. You wanted this. Don't. When you go out and choose something, you wanted it. That's just like when you go in the store and you just in there for the fashion. I done seen people go in there for a fashion and there be some Jordans in there. Say they ain't got no other shoe. This the last pair of Jordans in the store. And they ugly. They gonna get them just cause they Jordans. I wear this size, these some Jordans. I'm gonna get them. And that's how these men be looking to these women sometimes. You go out there and you look in the room and you got these dude with Cohans and all these nice shoes up in there. And this dude that got on the Jordan, you just want him just cause he Jordan. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's a lot of nicer shoes in there. Made better. Better soles. Gonna last longer. Double stitched. All kind of stuff. Got some Dr. Scholl's bottom shoes in it. But no. You
Now that
want
you done shoe shopping, now that you done,
Pipele piule man, sí, macuta man. Okay, man. Yep. She believed it. Play your position. Uh-oh. There it is. He said, I'm
yeah, that's he explained it to me, saying if y'all work together.
if
And
yo.
that's the thing, you don't have people that work together.
Oh.
Some people are so stingy
But you
these
know what?
days they can't even work together
That's
because
what it
mine is mine and yours is
is.
yours.
Let me tell you what it is. Everybody's scared of each other. Because
Everybody what?
everybody's scared of each other. because relationships are so quick and decisive. Like a person can love you today and hate you tomorrow. And
No, that's the
and
truth.
these days, a person can love you today and ghost you tomorrow. He does it for real, for real. Yeah,
Did you say ghost?
yeah. Is people that just because they don't want to talk to you no more, they'll change their whole number. They'll change guess what? Why you think a lot of people have these different names as they Facebook profile?
Cause that's their alter ego, maybe.
Uh-uh. Because they know that their real name, somebody can actually look them up. They don't want to be looked up. They done did some devilment or this and that or whatever, whatever. They don't want real people to know who. That's why you think people got, a name on the Facebook, uh, love my black ass or love me to death or love me for me. This is their profile name, their front profile picture. Why would somebody make it where a lot of people can't? You actually have to know um, their nickname or whatever they put up to actually find them on there because they don't want. Some of them don't
So
want.
would you actually
They
know
so
somebody?
embarrassed. Let me tell you, they are so embarrassed. They don't want their family to know what they're doing. They don't want. They probably half of them don't want their kids to know what they're doing and all kind of stuff.
Mm.
Think about it though. Why
I
would
mean, but there are some people that have a life that they want to hide. So if they do, then let them do that.
and
That's
guess
what Facebook is for.
right? And guess what? Like they trying to hide them.
Right. Their whole life, what they
Look,
do.
they trying to hide them. I mean, and then what makes it so bad? People have 3 Facebook pages and tag each other in the same
Right.
Facebook page.
You have all these other pages, but you tag the one page that everybody know in with it. So they still gonna know it's you.
That
Then you
part
have people that's around here developing fake pages and reaching out to folks for what?
crazy. I mean,
Crazy.
this
Thank
what's
you. You
happening.
said. I didn't. You said.
This what's happening though. Come on, next one. I'm getting to the big subject
So
now.
do women want their freedom so bad that they forget about the future?
Ooh, that boy is stepping up the game. You didn't know I was gonna step it up, did he? Look
Yeah.
out now. He's
I
stepping up
really think
the
that that's what's going on
game.
till they're thinking about their freedom. I want to do what I want to do, go where I want to go. I
Yep.
don't have to tell this person or
Yep.
inform them what I'm doing. I'm just rocking
Guess
my
what?
way. That's
Guess,
part of the independence that we
guess
have
what?
developed as women.
Guess what? You ever watch?
Yeah, just like cruises.
You ever
How many
watch?
people have? How many people that's
What's the
females
Scottish
come here?
man name? I know. I know. LaRuben know the Scottish man name that's in that movie. He hollered at the end. He was Scottish. He was a Scottish man, and he fought the what's his name?
He fought the what's the name? Oh,
I'm trying to think. The dude, Bruce. What's his name? Bruce. Uh, what's the dude that got banned from Facebook or something? I mean, from the USA a little bit, from movies or something. Mel Gibson played in it. Look up Mel Gibson movies right quick. Is when he played the warrior in there. He hollered at the end, "Freedom!" when they chopped off his neck at the end.
Braveheart.
Yeah, Braveheart. So you know, it's same thing about about Braveheart. Like women want this freedom so bad that they'll get their own neck chopped off because they don't want to conform to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like women want, I want to be free. I want to be free. But women don't understand what freedom means. Freedom means you are free to go out here and, you know, these days, think about all this stuff going on. Women getting kidnapped, women being coming up missing. It's all kind of stuff just going on these days where women are not protected no more. Like if a woman get a flat tire and make it on the side of the road, she got to call her, you know, um, she got to call somebody to help. If she's not um, pretty enough or, smiling good enough, see, you got men that's still out here that'll help a woman that's smiling, that's okay, and this and that. But a lot of people won't help a woman that if she ain't acting a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Said Isa like Ussy both understand the game. To most sisters, they don't want the money. They want loyalty and penis. I think that's what he's saying.
Loyalty and dick. Oh, God. He's at Ireland.
No, it's not Ireland. It's the Braveheart, right?
Yeah. That was, yeah.
He
And
was trying to help you think.
that was in Scott, over there in the Scottish.
Scotland.
Oh, you know what? They went to Ireland for old boy to get his bag up or something. That was Braveheart right hand man, the little crazy dude that started hanging with him.
I
Right.
mean, in the same movie or something else.
Yeah, it's the same movie. He had met that dude, and he was fighting with Braveheart. I know he talking about. Man, he
It
know.
was England.
Yeah, that's what they was fighting over there. But
In
I'm saying
England, not
they
Ireland.
went to Ireland to get some backups. Dude,
Okay.
I own Ireland. It's my island.
He forgot to
You
get
know
through
what I'm
the
talking about?
pirates down.
The dude said, it's my island. I own Ireland. It's my island. Yeah. He said, let her say what she. What? What did he say?
I don't know. It was probably a part when you cut me off, but I
No,
don't
that's
remember.
what Greg said.
He said, let her say what she was saying about women.
Oh,
Well, he changed the subject now. I don't remember Craig.
oh, you remember.
Craig, what day?
You
I don't
remember.
remember anymore.
You might not want to tell us, but you remember. We know
No,
how you get down. You remember. Go and tell the truth. Don't you remember?
I don't. I don't.
Okay, it's all right. I'm gonna ask some more good questions. Um, read that thing one more time. Let me see. You forget about your future. What? What?
So, do women
Okay,
want
watch
their
this.
freedom so bad that they forget about the future?
Okay. All right. Now we got to ask you the question.
Okay.
Where do you want your life to be in 5 years?
My life in 5 years, I will be planning for retirement. I'll be sitting back and enjoying my grandchildren. Children. More
Oh,
than one, hopefully.
okay, okay. Let me hit.
It's time out for working hard. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Come on with it. Come
Are
on.
men too much on drugs and spending on the wrong stuff to save any money? Okay. So are men too much on drugs, things like that they can't even save money? Yeah.
And
A
see,
lot of them be a lot of them become suppliers so they can help themselves. So their profit is their gain. They don't get any money. They just keep what they need. They pay themselves out of their supplies.
mm,
So you would never succeed in your profit.
mm, okay. Yes, the Lakers are leading 92-63. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. You can come on back. We over here.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Hey, our men
Okay.
on too many drugs and spending
Yeah.
on the wrong stuff to save any money. Yeah, we answered that.
Okay. He said, how?
How is it free if she don't have a man? How is she free if she doesn't have a man? I think that's what LaRue was saying. So how was she free if she doesn't have a man? So that's what he's saying. He's saying like she's being free by not having a man, that they're not even thinking about future with their life with the man. So I think that's what you were saying, right? So they want their freedom but not being committed into a relationship, that they rather have their freedom and not a relationship in a man, right?
Right.
That's what he meant. So,
Yeah.
so some women feel free if they don't have a man in their life.
A lot of women
They
say that.
want to do.
A lot of them say that. Like lot of women say that they want to be free. And don't forget to like and share. It don't cost a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do out to do. Okay.
That's a
All
good
right.
one.
Good.
So how does a man that have everything see a woman with nothing but just what you just said? You just answered your question in your question. So a man that feel like he has everything, and he he don't see nothing in the woman but what he desires. So when you have your things in
No.
order, no, if you have your ducks in a row, your I's dotted and your T's crossed, the only thing after then is what a man will probably want is just his desires. So
No.
you tell me not? You say that's not true.
No. A man that has everything that he wants already have pussy. So he's not looking for pussy.
A lie. You
Listen,
can have the
listen what I'm
great
saying.
pussy and they gonna still
No,
look. So what you
I
talking
understand.
about?
I understand where you're going with your conversation. But what I'm saying is what he's saying is when a man has everything, he's looking for stuff that he can't get that easy, like the conversation and the a connection. You know, see, when a woman only feel like all she got to offer is that, then it will go a different way. But like, you know, talents, other things. He want to figure out like other little things in life, and
Things like what? Tell me. Things like what?
so many other things. Then
Just give me one example to see
look
what
at
your mindset is
conversation,
doing.
conversation. You know
Oh,
they say
conversation.
conversation rule the nation. Like,
But listen, this is the thing now women are learning to do. Women are learning to tell men what they want to hear. They around here acting and pretending like, oh, I'm listening to you and your situation. I find out what you're interested in and I go and revert to understanding what this man is talking about. And I go and learn these things.
it won't go far.
It
Uh,
will. It
not,
will.
no, listen what I'm
Because
saying.
men give enough information that they feel satisfied. But it's satisfied enough to make you go and do. That's a woman that's willing to go and do her research and get an understanding. I've been there.
Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna tell you this: if a person, even though when they try to change for a man or try to do something different for a man or just to
They do.
appease him, just to appease him, she can only do it for so long. And then the real her start boiling and oozing out. And start oozing out and start saying, oh, yeah, I really didn't like doing this. I was just doing it because of him. And but now I'm reverting to not doing it again because I don't want to do that. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like
But listen,
it gonna slowly. Let me tell you something. Who you are gonna slowly show his face, and you will slowly go back to being who you are.
who you are. Because let me tell you, there are so many things that people does, both men and women, supposedly to accommodate each other, right? So just say, for instance, if I meet this man and I'm interested in him, and
Mhm.
I'm trying to work and do things that he like because he apparently told me about these things or confided in me that this is something I like and I like him, so I'm willing to sacrifice and do these things for him, right? So you talk to the man and you explain to him, I like this, I like that, I'm interested in this, and the man start trying to appease you to do the things that he think you like. Then both changed. The truth came out, right? So the representative times is over. It may take 3, 4 years, but it's over with. But you already got these soul ties, so you stuck with this stuff.
Watch this though.
I'm
Watch.
listening.
Sometimes it ain't gonna take 3, 4 years. What it is people leave their representative out there too long. So if you hurry up and pull your representative out and you show the real you a little something, something, that gonna put pressure. You remember how they women always run around, I got pressure, putting pressure, pressure. See, let me tell you something. Um, I got to get into this. Yeah. See, this the problem right here.
I'm listening. My whole ear is here. I'm listening.
Hold on. I want you to get Marcus comment down right there.
Okay, Marcus said, a man that has everything still wants a woman by his side. If there's nothing more than to talk about his day, to hear about his day, for her to be concerned about where he's at, what job he's on, that's important to a man. I
Mm,
know it is to me.
right.
Okay.
See, I'm just telling you. See, women so busy talking to other women that they don't really talk to men and really know what men really be on their mind sometimes. You
Well,
know?
that's what I'm saying. If you talk to a person, then a person get to understand and accommodate. Don't knock it because she accommodates to what you want. Just say for instance, we meet each other, right? And and you told me like you want this or you want it this way. And then if I decide to accommodate what you do, don't knock it because I'm accommodating. That doesn't mean that I have a representative. That means I am trying to accommodate because I'm interested in you.
No. I'm
So
gonna tell you.
don't knock it if a person does it.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
not a
you.
representative. It's that we are how you call it what they say adapting to your environment.
You know the person that like the person when you say something like, "Hey, football, this and that," they be like, "I don't watch football." That's authentic. See, she ain't trying to accommodate you and say, "I watch it because you want to watch it," or "I do it because you doing it," or she want to go to a game just because you go in the game, knowing she hate football. She just don't want you to go there without her. That's being
Oh, that's
disingenuous.
different. That's
You see
different.
what I'm saying? And there's a
That's
lot of
different.
people being disingenuous, doing things and accommodating things that they don't want to do. Like stuff I don't want to do, I'm gonna tell a motherfucker from the door. I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't going to church with nobody.
If I do, I'm gonna tell them I don't like. I don't want to do this, but
But
I'm
I'm
doing
gonna do it, right?
it just because we here.
Well, I would say,
Uber,
look,
Uber.
I don't want to go to a hockey game because I don't understand it, but I'll go for you. If you still want my company, I'll go.
No,
But
I
if
don't
you
want
don't,
nobody.
then hey.
I don't want nobody to go nowhere. They just going for the first time. Don't know shit about it. Don't
Right. So teach
don't
me
even
how to
know.
do it.
Don't even know when a joker stole the hockey.
Right. So
What
you
is
just
he
scream with
doing?
everybody else scream, yeah. You be like, oh, that's the wrong
Oh,
team.
yeah, that old type of shit. That being fake like one.
Fake. Ain't that what you want? You
Nope.
take fake booties and all that other stuff. So why you can't take me being fake
All
at
right,
the
man.
booty?
Let me get into my thing for I
Okay, go ahead.
because I don't want to not lose because I got to put pressure on these women out here tonight. Okay, I was listening to this dude the other day, and they had a nice conversation going, and the conversation went a little bit like this here. Let me take this down so I can get the whole what's the name.
Wait a minute, wait,
Okay,
hold on. Why you go on? Let me Let me make sure my mic is working because it's like you just went so down. Okay, go ahead.
Make sure I turn my stuff up. Can you hear me better?
I can hear you good now. Okay, go ahead.
So I turned it up a little bit. Okay. All right, this the problem.
Okay.
So women always call men dumb, slow, this and this. But these same women get mad talking about how they so smart and men so slow, but they always complaining how these sorry ass niggas finessed them out they coochie. After this, if men so damn smart, how he and finessing all these career women and saying, "Oh, all I'm doing is meeting shit and giving up the coochie to this dude. Ain't worth for fucking this and that." Why is that? Why? And you can turn around and act like a man is so dumb, but he can get what he wants. If a woman is so inferior, smarter than a man, why are you steady saying that that these men are taking advantage of you and stuff like why are women always complaining? Oh, I can't find no good man and this and that and that's all you hear.
Well,
Boy,
listen.
but trash out here ain't nothing but listen. Listen, if you knock over 5 garbage cans in your yard and you walk out in your yard and you never see nothing but what's in your yard that's trash, that means you ain't cleaned up around your house.
Now, what? Okay, say that again. I was
See,
lost.
see, that was smooth. I did that.
No,
I
it was some
said,
bull
I
crap. So
said, if
let
you
me try
get
to smoke in
four,
this BS you saying
okay,
you said.
if you go get 4, 5 garbage cans, you knock them over in your yard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go back in your house. You keep coming back and forth out your house every day. You keep seeing the same trash. That just means you ain't cleaned up around your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, sometimes women got to realize if you clean up around your house will look better to other people, and you'll get a better, different company. People wave at you, this and that. Because guess what? If somebody walk past your house, rap at your house and everything, they see 4 garbage cans knocked over in your garbage can, and you standing in the middle of the yard, what they gonna say? That's a nasty bitch. They don't know nothing about you.
Why she gotta be a bitch? But
No,
okay.
I'm just telling what they gonna say though. Right?
Okay.
They gonna ride by that mother. This a nasty motherfucker. That look at that nasty, especially 4 days straight. If a joker ride past, he can leave at work. He go 4 days straight. Boy, this a sorry mother. I wonder who the hell. If he see you in the club, he gonna tell his partner, man, that's a sorry. You see that girl over there? I seen her the other day. Her house is boy. I'm telling you, trash everywhere. Nasty, nasty. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is women got to realize, they so busy bashing men that they ain't cleaning around their house good. Because obviously, if all you attract is trash, you ain't too clean yourself. Cause guess what? Who pick up trash every Monday, Tuesday, and all that? The trash man.
Men,
Trash men.
men,
Trash men. Not just regular men. Regular men don't come by your house and pick up trash.
men. They regular.
Trash
They just
men
men on the
that's
track.
going to take it to a bigger trash pile. That's who cleaning it up. And what I'm saying, these women got to get themselves together and start cleaning up around their house if they want better outcomes. You know what I'm saying? Like reason women ain't getting a good quality of men is because how they acting too. And women don't want to, women out there pointing their fingers at all men around here. Why are you worried about men that you should even be entertaining? If all these sorry, no good men, why would you even know about them? You shouldn't even be entertaining them type of dudes. So
Well, well,
the simple fact that you're entertaining these type of dudes say more about you than the dudes.
okay. No, it say more about what you were presented. we always talk about you meet the representative, right? So just say, for instance, we out and I meet you first. I know nothing about you, right? So I meet whoever you present to me. Cool, calm, collective, drink buying, gentlemanlike, not knowing that you don't open the door for me later, not knowing that you trying to hit it and quit it, and you wouldn't even buy me a pack of gum later. We are the weaker vessel, whether you recognize it or not.
That ain't what I heard.
That's not my
These
fault.
days, hold on. These days, they got little old skinny women with no muscles throwing the Incredible Hulk across the room. I, you can't take a lot of these women serious.
This man said the Incredible Hulk across the room.
You
What do
know
you mean? Like they fighting?
You know I'm not lying to.
Oh Lord, let's
You
catch
know
up. Let's catch up
they
on the
they putting
comment.
it out here like that. Oh damn, we is kind of
Yeah, I see that. I don't even know where you at. That's
come
how I
on,
know.
come on. They
Okay, he said, why not be real? Well, we should, but he said, Leo says that's real talk. Yes, Leo, yep. Craig said, okay, she know what she talking about for the 60% of us. But if we get, we,
oh damn, my bad. Mm,
but if we're together, we both win in life with
right.
a real one. And
Yep.
that's true. Normally, yeah,
That's a good one. Go ahead.
Leos are like this. We're loyal, real first. Leos are going to accommodate themselves. If a woman really wants to be with you, she will sit with you while you watch two squirrels fight. That's so true. That's what I'm telling him. If she like you,
Oh, you
she's
know what?
you. She
I'm
will
glad.
watch all
Hold
this
on,
dumb stuff.
hold on. I
Stuff
gotta
she
speak
didn't
on.
even know nothing about.
I got to speak on this.
Let me
All
hear.
right. Okay. Okay. Now, guess what? All right. So that's the same thing when you got a woman that say, "I don't want to stay in the house," or "I don't want to do this," or "I don't do it." Woman might say, "I want to get out. I don't want to be in," or this and that. See, a real woman that just like your company, it don't matter where you at. That's what Mark is saying in so many words, that it don't matter where you at. It don't matter if you're bowling, if you're at the park, or you got there walking, or you got there what's her name. She just like your company. See, we got a lot of women today that don't like a man company. They like a man. What can we go? Make me excited. Make me feel something brand new today. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what head rush. You know, like I remember trying to date some years ago, and and women used to be on this um going to a place that served drinks. Like I never wanted to go on a first date and take a woman where they serve drinks at too much. You know what I'm saying? And only way you going somewhere that you serving drinks at or whatever if you want to get her drunk and you think you might, get lucky. But other than that, you really want to get to know somebody. You can't get to know somebody if they have drunk by the time y'all get away from the restaurant trying to talk and finish the conversation or whatever, whatever. If you
Well,
going
that may help because when you get intoxicated, the real come out, I guess. So,
nah,
oh,
nah,
that okay.
not on the real coming out. Like I understand you can get to know that side maybe the second, third date or something, but that first date, it
First
should
date, I ain't drinking. I want
no
my
man,
whole head because
it
I
shouldn't
don't
be
know if
about
Tommy
that.
about to cut my head off and send it to my family. So nope, I am not drinking. No first
You
date
know.
drinking ever.
But I mean, it's just too much of that type of stuff going on, and you know what I'm saying. And that's the problem. Sometimes we look at it and we say, there's a lot of this stuff going on that's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Let's catch up because I'm way behind.
People said, no, bro, don't do it.
Good.
They are hypocrites. It's their choice. How your house and car look just like you?
I do.
Craig said, y'all both killed the show tonight.
That was
Thank you, Craig. That's what's
appreciate
up.
it, Craig.
And she giving her cookie away to anybody pushing game. Oh, Lord.
Go ahead.
Parker said, if you want to be honest, women are the damn problem. He said, we try to hold on to y'all. They the ones that bounce back and forth through different men. They're the ones that end the relationship. Now let a man answer. He will tell you.
See, you can't even say
I
nothing
felt
because
this was
most of
wrong.
our relationships, and we can raise our hand on this. Most of our relationship end because of a woman.
I feel like Mark was kind of going on.
Ain't that right though?
I can't say
Have
all.
you ever remember a man breaking up with you? Miss Bell.
Huh? Yes, I have. One time.
Okay.
One time.
What's
Just
that?
once.
You both telling a lie. No lies detected. No lies
We don't
detected.
need to tell them lies and rumors. We on this real stuff.
I'm telling you, I don't know what we get into this lie stuff. Let me what's my let me do it.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Okay, talking about some lies.
Marcus said we try to keep that cat.
That's what I'm saying, man. The men ain't out here leaving women like that. It's women out here leaving men like that. Real talk.
Well, I can't say I agree. There was only one time the guy broke up with me. I was like, oh, okay. You okay? You see dead people? What you doing? You okay? I was just checking on you, buddy. I can't hear you.
My bad. I just running my mouth. I'm
I
like,
know, right? I'm just saying you having a good
I
cold.
was watching this show called The Ugly Monkey. Ugly Money. Ugly Money show or something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
no, it's an Ugly Monkey, I think. But it'd be out the chain, man. That dude
What it consists of? What's the platform?
he just be going in so hard. I mean, he'd be like, he talk a lot about, women be on there talking about what they deserve and what's this, and talk about how they, want a man to do this and do that. It's a lot of things that a lot of women won't won't that they ain't willing to what's name. Why, sis? Okay, go ahead.
Marcus said it's gonna last about 6 months. Then here comes the bullshit.
Yeah, they.
Okay.
I mean it. The Lakers score is 122-86. 122-86.
Say it again. Say it slow.
Lakers are up.
I'm just trying to see how you watching it.
Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick.
It's taking you too long. I could have seen the highlight by now. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
I be on it.
Well, jazz it up then.
I be on it. I be on it. Oh, good, my bad. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Um. So yeah, I be multitasking and stuff. Got to do that spray. because we got
Is that first spray?
look, we got
Oh, you
to,
double gun.
yeah, you
Okay.
got to spray away the haters. Spray
Okay.
away the haters because the
Double
haters
gun.
gonna be coming and be out the woodworks and all that stuff and all that good stuff. And it be like that sometimes. All
Mm.
right. Well, let me see. I got one more thing. Boom. Last one.
So is the blind leading the blind? Yeah.
Blind leading the blind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's what I think sometimes today. I think, you know, like women, what they do. They got certain women in power, like Harvey, all these women that's getting in a relationship, jumping in and out of relationship with different men, and what they gonna do is look up and find themselves, you know, you know, being a little bit too much around, and they ain't gonna get nobody high quality like Laura Harvey at this point of time. And I'm gonna let it be
This
known.
is Steve Harvey's wife.
Yeah, no, his daughter,
Oh, his daughter. Okay.
stepdaughter, his stepdaughter. We're gonna,
Okay.
we're gonna get it right. His stepdaughter. He
Okay.
adopted. Okay, so I think right now that she done ran through her last good relationship. Everything else is gonna be sort of like dudes that she really don't want. She ain't gonna never get no A-list star no more or nothing like that. She done officially ran through enough dudes and then dated enough dudes that and now she getting to the point she firing them left and right. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like she just was the in a relationship with the dude, the dude that's playing playing in that Compton thing. What's that? Shit.
A Compton movie.
It was about L.A. gangs and drugs and Snowfall. Remember the star Snowfall? Snowfall, dude.
Which one?
The dude
Okay,
named
Snowfall.
his name is
Was it
Tyrese or something like that.
was it the one that got on drugs in the end, like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
superstar?
yeah.
She was married to him.
No, she was dating him.
Oh, okay, okay.
And as soon as he lost his good starring role, then she was gone.
Oh wow. Well, she's
So
in the money. What you mean?
no, shit, that's low budget because he wasn't a superstar yet. Only thing he's known for is Snowfall. Nothing else really. He
Oh,
did a
okay.
couple of movies while he was doing Snowball. Because his rep head got up and he had did some other movies. While he was up there. But that's the only thing he's really known for is Snowfall right now. And
Okay.
if he never get another good role, it's still, she he was. I think he was. He probably ain't no more than 25 or something.
Oh
He,
wow.
he kind of grew up on that show. I don't know how old he's, but you know, you get to a certain point that sometimes you're on the track. Good men unless you move as a good woman. Like sometimes people grow up and they start moving different. You know what I'm saying? But I think um, Laura Harvey, she ain't gonna never attract another like multi-millionaire or somebody on her level. She gonna
Mm,
attract plenty of men that want to ramrod her or have a baby by her or whatever, whatever. But she ain't gonna attract the kind that she want.
right.
Yeah, that part. Score is
Marcus said,
127 to 90. 127 to 90. Okay. 129 to 90. My bad. I had to redo that. All right, go ahead with Marcus.
He said they don't want no good ass man. All the men I know that's sorry as hell got a woman. All the men that have good jobs trying to do right ain't got nobody.
And
That's terrible.
I'm gonna tell you on that. Um, I can't think you can always just blame um the woman because of that. Because I think a lot of men that have the good job, they actually go to sleep at a good time, and that's probably what the women don't like about them. He be asleep at 8, 9, 10.
Well, hopefully she work hard enough to keep the house ready. She needs to go to sleep too.
No, no,
That's one thing I know. My sister and her husband, like, they go to sleep accordingly. Like, you ready to go to sleep? I'm ready to go to sleep. They go to sleep. Only day that they don't go to sleep is when it's like football night.
yeah,
To go
same.
to sleep without them, to let them watch football. But
Now you hear that?
but maybe that's for older people. I don't know because they old.
See, that seemed like you like. Let's see. I would hate to be in a relationship like that because now it feels like when you go to sleep, I got to go to sleep.
I mean, they just
And
choose.
I wouldn't like a relationship like that. Like, yeah, be like, oh, I'm sleeping, baby. Let's go to bed. What the fuck? Go your ass to sleep. Leave me alone. I'm just saying. All right, come on in. Hold on. There it is.
The woman says she's cheating now.
Yeah. And then I think that's a part of it too. I'm just saying though. I promise. I promise. Like a lot of good men don't have women because I was just listening to that song. You know that song, "Bad Boys Are No Good, Good
Good
Boys
boys ain't no fun.
No Fun,"
Mm.
and I'm gonna tell you, um, sometimes you know. Good dudes ain't been some good dudes ain't been around enough women to know how to talk to them, interact with them, and stuff like that. And that's why sometimes they get they mess around and get a white girl or somebody else that's more laid back or lazy, don't want to run the streets. I I think these days women are so infatuated with the club. Yeah, it be tripping me out how I can see a woman that go out 2, 3 times a week to the going out to eat with the girls twice, 3 times a week, and they go and they run all over the place all the week. Then they sit up there and say, "I wonder why I can't find a good man." Uh, you probably running the streets too damn much. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't even realize like a lot of good men, if they run the streets, it's like I'm running to Sam's, I'm running to here, I'm running to there, and then they woman with them, and I see them pushing the cart together and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, women don't want to do that.
I will push the car together with my man.
They want to. They want
I
to.
will go shopping.
He said, "I'm Leo." It goes down. Man, you done said Leo 50 times tonight, man. I think
No, he
Leo,
done said Uzi and
Leo,
Leo's.
I'm gonna tell you, I
He
think
wants some
Leo
Leo's.
has a little bit to do with it, but I think how you raise, how you carry yourself, all that stuff has something to do with it too.
Well, listen, you have to think about it. Most people don't get into the understanding of their zodiac until they're older. Did you know about a Leo when you were young?
You said what?
Okay, are you listening?
A Leo?
Okay, listen, I was saying most
You
people
said,
don't get
did I know about a Leo when I was young?
right.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah.
Like how young? What's young?
I mean, but Leo was hanging around them old dudes. You know, R. Kelly and all them dudes. And
No, I'm just asking you. I'm just asking a basic question without superstars, just you from your level of experience on life. So when you were coming up, was zodiac signs something that was instilled in you young? Or you just, that's what I'm asking. I'm saying most time
uh,
people didn't get into those signs until they were older.
yeah, I think because zodiac signs been studied a lot more than a lot of other stuff. I think zodiac signs has a sort of truth behind it.
No, listen. I'm just asking
But
a simple question.
go ahead.
So when we talk about zodiac signs,
Hmm.
were you young when you got involved with the understanding of it, or were you more like in your adulthood?
I was a little bit in my adulthood. I was probably about 25 to 28.
Right. That's your adulthood.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of times people don't pick up anything about zodiac signs until you get past in college or past college age, because that wasn't anything that was instilled into young people during the time. So that was the only thing I was asking about what era. So that's what you were saying about him talking about Leos, just probably just getting into it. So,
Yeah.
that's like the thing that give him his superpowers for being a Leo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think and I think we are super influenced about the signs because like, I done got to the point you could almost tell a person how they sound, how they act towards things. You can kind of tell they signs. A lot of people done, because I call out they signs and whatnot, but I have been in a deeper study of signs than a lot of people. The actions, a lot of different things about the signs. So it's a little different for me, looking at some of the signs.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He said mostly Leos are nymphos. We different. He said, I don't know about zodiac signs, but I know if a name is Jessica, you better run from that bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, I
Hello,
thought it.
Jace Marcus.
I thought it used to be a Tamika's or something like that back in the day.
Sheila's and Keisha's. Now
Well,
he said
when they,
Jessica. I ain't never heard Jessica.
you
They
know
say
what?
Sheila's, Keisha's,
You
Lisa's.
know when we came up and everybody started naming people out of cars they wanted. We couldn't have certain cars, so people started naming their children cars. Like that's when you got the
Portia Fiera.
Lexus.
I know one.
Yeah. I started seeing everybody named after fast, nice cars and stuff like that. I know a woman named Lisa.
Mercedes.
I know a woman named Limousine, and I'm gonna end it right there.
What did it like for real? Did it stretch?
Oh, he said that Keisha got that fire. That fire. Hey, like they say, we ain't gotta go home, but we got to get the hell out of here. I don't know what's going on, but we got to go with the Buffalo
Yeah.
Road.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
You can see it.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Go, long till I'm 6 feet. My pocket full on repeat. I ride away.
Like your
Papa
music.
super bowl emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. My pocket full on repeat. My pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I bend down. Picture going about 100 miles. Battle up, can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Paper need a pen pal. PO said slow down, so I caught the wave and I skipped town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wild. No
Right now.
I need like a man, even if your eyes cocked, I'm there too. Touchdown like I 86 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a boss move. Don't be worried about what straw do. Do you and I'ma do I. So the boy got a paint job with a good coat and some frog guy. The girlfriend even took a beat. Fresh meat, no big five. Kevin Wynn and Beyonce put a ring on it at a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee when I'm shoot three. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it right away. I'm a surfboard emergency.
We'll see y'all next week, next Tuesday. A happy Thanksgiving to all y'all. Even though I don't celebrate it like that, I do go out and eat some of the food and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I start celebrating when they give me a commercial or something, or some kind of revenue. But other than that, it's
Well, happy holidays to you all.
it's a day to see your family.
That's right. Be safe.
They let you off. The slave masters let us off. So hey, it
You
is.
said us, and I'll let you off. Not me. But okay.
No, watch this. If they let everybody off, they really let us off. You know, like that's how only like even the free slaves got to see some of the regular slaves because they let everybody off and everybody was able to make it.
Okay. All right. I got you. I got you.
Hey, you can. That's how you tell them. Hey, you can get away. You know that, right? It's a train that run to Canada and all that. Yeah, all you gotta do is get on it. You know, yeah. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay. I mean, just said this dude here.
Right. And you know it.
All right. Well, it was nice. We'll talk to y'all next Tuesday at. Hold on, let me put my last little thing. Yeah, let it run over.
Like, share, and subscribe. But we will see you next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Good
Yeah.
night, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to you all. Be safe out there.
Yeah. Trip off big splash.